My name is Adam, and this is the story of how a girl entered our lives and almost destroyed a friendship that we thought would last forever. I always believed that true friends were like family. They are the people who stay with you during your hardest days, celebrate your victories, and support you when the world turns against you. I had three best friends, James, Ethan, and Noah. We had been together for many years. We studied at the same college, spent weekends together, and shared every important moment of our lives. We were so close that people often said we were brothers, not just friends. We had one rule among us: nothing will ever break our friendship. For years that rule remained true, until a girl named Emily entered our lives. Emily was a new student at our college. She was kind, intelligent, and had a warm personality. She easily became friends with everyone around her, including us. At first everything was normal. We all treated Emily as a good friend. We talked, laughed, and helped each other with studies. But slowly things started changing. James began spending more time with Emily. He always tried to make her laugh and find reasons to talk to her. We teased him. Someone is falling in love, Noah joked. James smiled and said nothing. A few weeks later, Ethan told me something surprising. Adam, I think I like Emily, he said. I was confused because I knew James also had feelings for her. I asked him, does James know? Ethan replied, no, but I can't stop my feelings. I understood him, but I was worried because I knew something bad could happen, and it did. When James discovered Ethan liked Emily, everything changed. They started arguing. You knew I liked her, James said angrily. Ethan replied, that doesn't mean I can't like her too. Their friendship began falling apart. The laughter disappeared. The conversations became arguments. The two people who once trusted each other started becoming strangers. I tried my best to stop them. I talked to James. Don't lose your friendship because of this, I told him. But James said, it's not just about Emily. I feel like my friend didn't respect my feelings. Then I talked to Ethan. You both are important to me, I said. Don't let one situation destroy years of friendship. Ethan looked sad. I never wanted to hurt him, he said. I knew both of them were good people. The problem was not Emily. The problem was that they allowed jealousy and emotions to control them. One day we all met at our old meeting place. The atmosphere was completely different. The same friends who once laughed together were now sitting quietly. I couldn't watch it anymore. I said, stop this. They looked at me. I continued. Do you realize what you are doing? You are destroying a friendship that took years to build because of someone you both like. Nobody answered. I said, Emily is not a prize. She is a person. She has her own choice. You cannot fight over someone. After a long silence, James said, maybe you're right. Ethan apologized. But the damage was already done. Emily noticed that our friendship had changed. One day she asked me what happened. I told her everything. She looked shocked. I never wanted this, she said. I know, I replied. A few days later, Emily asked all of us to meet. She looked at James and Ethan and said, I need to tell you something. Everyone became quiet. She continued, I respect both of you, but I never had feelings for either of you. We were all surprised. The girl they fought over belonged to neither of them. All the anger, all the arguments, and all the pain had been unnecessary. James looked at Ethan. We almost lost our friendship for nothing. Ethan nodded. They apologized to each other. Slowly things became normal again. We learned a lesson that day. Sometimes people come into our lives and create emotions, but we should never forget the people who have always stood beside us. Years passed. We all moved on with our lives, but our friendship became stronger than before. Whenever we remember that time, we laugh. We say, imagine almost losing a lifelong friendship over someone who was never ours. And that moment always reminds us of one important truth. Never allow temporary feelings to destroy permanent friendships.